going on? It's me, PredictableNOVA, and guess who's back? I am. Well, I'm semi-back. I'm like here and not here kind of thing. It's just one of those things where I'm slowly getting my motivation back into working on videos, and with everything that's been going on that I've mentioned in my last video, shenanigans, etc., kind of thing. Anyways, I mentioned before that I was going to show you guys my hawk when I get him and stuff, and on October 12th I got my hawk, everything, and this is Atlas. He is a male Harris hawk, and he is a desert hawk. He is not a, hawk that can go through the whole seasons kind of thing, not saying that they can't survive it, but that's just his breed. He's a Harris hawk. He's a desert hawk, and they enjoy the heat more. Atlas here, he was hatched this year about 3 or 4 months ago, and I've been mentioning and showing photos on Twitter and stuff. Some of you may have seen it, some of you may haven't, some of you may be shocked that how the heck did I even get a hawk in the first place. Sorry for that little mumbling shenanigans, blah 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 blah. But yes, so Atlas here is a very smart bird. He just started his training. At the moment where you see him in the video, he's just in the loft at the moment. Just, I weight scale him. There's a perch there just for now. He has his pen outside. I was just currently fixing it and all. But he's a very, these birds are very intelligent. And I just started doing falconry. I'm an apprentice falconer. He is very good behaved. He's a quiet bird, everything. He just started to hop to my glove and started to jump to my glove, and just today, I didn't get to record it, but today he flew about 3 feet to my glove, which is progress. This is how it works. So you take about 3 to 4 weeks with them, training them, and then after you do the final test of like the free flight, which you take the, you kind of put the risk of untying the bird from a leash that's a long rope connected to like a barrel thing, when you kind of train them in the middle of training outside. I done the little training inside, but this the way how it works is it's kind of hard to explain. I know that I just kind of like shut it there for a second, and I was just like trying to give some thought into it of how to explain it. But in falconry, when you train birds or whatever, the only way a bird is going to respond to you is if it's hungry and you have glove on the food, food on the glove. Why did I say the opposite? But when you have food on the glove, they kind of take that response to as their source of food is at the glove, and that's the only way they're going to eat. So they kind of have to create some kind of bond or trust. They have to trust you. Ow. They have to trust you that you're okay to take food from, whatever, you know what I mean. So how it goes by food rations, and by food rations you kind of just make them starve, and not starve to the point where they're dead or any of that, just kind of good starving part where they're going to respond to the food on the glove. So that's where they get the idea afterwards that their source of food is to the glove. Now, falconry is not something that, they're parrots. They're not parrots. They're not parrots. They're wild birds. They're not domestic birds, wild. And, they don't need attention. They don't want attention. They don't want anything except food. Food from the glove. That's the only way, they'll stick around with you. Food from the glove, hunting. It's the only way they, they stick around, alright? So I would explain a whole bunch more, but it's kind of complicated to explain a whole bunch more. There's so much details into it. I'm just kind of giving you the basic. If you are interested in falconry, though, search it up, go to forums, everything, read up on what others have to say, what they think. It is not something that you can just do for a short amount of time as a sport and then ignore the bird or any of that. Sorry, but this is a commitment that you're making to the bird for about 20 to 30 years. So think wisely. It's the same thing as sort of like giving attention to a parrot for 20 to 100 years. But this is not a parrot. This is a wild bird. So it's a lot different than a parrot. Training method, in a way, is somewhat sort of the same, except parrots, they go by treats. You don't starve them. Sorry, I sound like I lost my voice. But you know, long story short, falconry is a serious kind of thing. It is not something for just anybody. Think about it carefully if you want to go into it. Investment is a lot of money. It is not a, you know, it's not a cheap thing. What takes a lot out of your wallet the most is the equipment and the shed, building everything. That takes a lot out of your wallet. So if you're planning to become a falconer, make sure you have money saved up for the time when you get everything prepared, because that time you'll be completely screwed if you don't have anything prepared, and you have to make sure your papers, certificate is registered and all that kind of thing. Shenanigans. It is a serious thing. It is not a have fun, doodly doo-dah, whatever, yada yada. But anyways, I just thought I'd let you know, show the hawk. I will be uploading Borderlands Pre-Sequel very soon. I was live streaming it, and when it came out, live stream it for a while. I'm gonna put those up on YouTube. Hopefully, I can get more videos of it and upload to you guys on YouTube and other content. So I hope you guys enjoy, and enjoy this little screaming part of the bird. Adios, mis amigos. Bye-bye. Calm yourself down.